is Ava Richards, and welcome back to the sixth and final episode of Quaran-Tea Time, a show where I, over the course of 5 episodes, have baked some sometimes questionable desserts by myself and with my friends. In this last episode, I'm going to be showing you how to make 2-bite lemon poppy seed scones with a super simple recipe which is sure to be a delicious finale to our show. So without further ado, let's get cooking. The ingredients we will need for this recipe are 1 lemon, 1 1/4 cups of flour, half a teaspoon of salt, 3/4 cups of powdered sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of poppy seeds, and 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. As usual, the first step is to preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Then I got 2 small bowls in my zester to remove about 1 teaspoon of zest from the lemon, and then I cut it in half and got my juicer to squeeze out about a tablespoon of juice into the other bowl. After that, I grabbed another bowl and poured in the flour, salt, and just a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar, the baking powder, poppy seeds, and the lemon zest. Then I whisked them all together. Then I poured in the cream and stirred it with a spatula until a sticky ball of dough formed. I grabbed some more flour to pour on my counter and scooped out all of the dough. Then I divided the dough into 3 pieces and shaped each one into a disc shape about 3 inches in diameter and cut each disc into 4 somewhat equal triangles. After that, I prepared a baking sheet with some parchment paper and very messily laid out all of the triangles on it. Then I plopped them into the oven and set a timer for about 15 minutes. When the timer went off, I took them out of the oven and here's what they look like. While they were cooling, I decided to make the glaze. I put in the remaining half a cup of powdered sugar in a bowl with the lemon juice and whisked it all together to form a thick glaze. When the scones were pretty cooled down, I put them on a rack and drizzled the glaze all over them, and this is the final product. Alright, so now it's time to taste test the scones, so let's go for it. Okay, not to brag, but that's a pretty good scone. I think it's baked pretty perfectly, it has a really nice texture, and I love the flavors of everything. And the flavors aren't too overbearing, they're very minimal but in a good way. So I just think that this is a really nice recipe and I definitely make it again. My only complaint is that I feel like the scone itself doesn't have enough of a lemony flavor, so maybe next time I could use the rest of my lemon juice and pour it into the dough, but other than that, I think it's actually pretty perfect. Alright, thank you so much for watching the 6th episode of Quaran-Tea Time. And if you've joined me for the entirety of the series, I'm glad that you stuck around and I hope that you enjoyed. This is Ava Richards signing off for the last time. Bye!